Nipsey Hustle makes a song on the album The Marathon, which this song I believe is what got him unalived. It's sad to say that it be your own kind that do it to you, that hate to see you shine. The Rolling 60s have this motto: you're not a real Rolling 60 till you unalive a Rolling 60, and nobody gets bigger than the set. Well, Eric Holder, the man who was on tape unaliving Nipsey Hustle, was from his set, the Rolling 60s. It's a sad situation when it's crabs in a barrel. You know, one crab see you crawling up and grab your leg and bring it down. And that's not no knock toward the Crip gang when I say crab. It's just slang that people say. Crabs tend to do that. When you put them in the bucket and one grabs up, the other one pulls them down. So, this song right here that we're about to take a look at is the song what got supposed to be alleged toward Big U. Big U is supposed to be the leader of that Rolling 60s fraction down there, and this song was supposed to have been dedicated to Big U. Now, Big U also has another murder that they're trying to put on him that they said with Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Williams was an artist under Big U who was unalived and dragged in the desert. And we're going to get to that story on another video, but this video right here is about Nipsey Hustle and the song that's supposed to allegedly got him unalived.
In early 2019, DJ Khaled, Nipsey, and John Legend teamed up for the single Higher. Initially, Nipsey had brought DJ Khaled to the 60s for the visuals of the song. When Big U got word of this, he allegedly sent a gang of 6 members to the video shoot to press the issue. Nipsey frontlined, but the overwhelming pressure resulted in him moving the video shoot to the top of a parking structure in Inglewood. Nipsey also had to beef up security, as he was receiving death threats, allegedly from the Inglewood families, the dominant blood gang in the city. After Nipsey was killed a few days later, rumors began to fly that Big U had allegedly orchestrated the murder, with many people pointing out their past issues, as well as Big U not attending Nipsey's funeral. Fans were also thrown off when a screen-recorded clip of Big U's live began circulating the internet.
Justice for them.
My young boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
You did. You did.
Following the diss track, Big U subsequently pulls up on Nipsey with some homies and confronts him. They attempted to pick him up so they could discipline him, and this form of discipline does not consist of a head-up fade. Before Big U could take Nipsey away for the DP, Black Sam jumped in front and told Big U that Nipsey wasn't going anywhere with them, and Big U responded by wanting Black Sam to stay out of it, saying that Black Sam was never from 60s and that this is gang business, although he did understand the sentiment of protecting his brother. In addition to the equipment ordeal, family disputes have caused these two to clash in a real way. Nipsey's first baby mother is Big U's niece. During this time, Nipsey and his baby mother were not getting along, as he did not approve the company his baby mother had around his daughter. Allegedly, guns, drugs, and alcohol were in the vicinity.
If you know luxury, it's not just a word, it's a real
House and pistol whipped the guy his baby mother was with for having his daughter in that unsafe environment. Nipsey beat him up bad to the point he had to get sent to the hospital. Allegedly, his baby mother was harmed in the mix-up as well. Shortly after Big U heard about the incident, he pulled up to Nipsey's store and confronted him about it. Words were exchanged, and it led to them fighting in the alley. Big U allegedly gave Nipsey a beat down. This led to Black Sam going back inside to retrieve a pistol. He proceeded to fire a shot in the air to get Big U off Nipsey. LAPD arrived almost immediately, where they saw Black Sam with a pistol in his hand. The officers then opened fire on Black Sam, but not a single bullet struck him. They were all arrested and taken to the 77th Street Division. All 3 bailed out the next morning. When Nipsey began collaborating with YG in 2011, he brought YG to 6-0 territory for Nipsey's part in the Bitches Ain't Shit video shoot. Big U did not approve of Nipsey bringing a rapper from Treetop into the set. During the early 2010s, it wasn't very common to have Pyrus hanging out in the 60s. So when Big U got at Nipsey had to defend his decision by having to fight multiple 6-0s just to have YG in their hood. And the love from Nipsey was reciprocated when YG invited Nip to the trees for the I'm a Thug video shoot. The two became good friends and collaborated on numerous songs in the upcoming years. Over the course of the next 7-8 years, Nipsey's career continued to elevate to the next level, including a Grammy nomination for the Best Rap Album, but there were still internal issues behind the scenes. Throughout this period, Big U and Nipsey's relationship seemed to be hot and cold. And for a brief period, they both seemed to be on a good accord.
Remember that. He did what no other rappers do today. He sold his own music. He sold his own music. So when I came along and Steve came along, we had a formula that merged with what he do. But he outworked any artist I've seen. I'm talking about business-wise. I'm not talking about on the mic. Because if you notice, this man is more professional than 90% of the dudes who are trying to grow to his level. But I'm saying that to all young babies. To a T. He outworked a whole lot of people. And this is the reason why we are giving him the award, the Businessman Award, because he really exudes everything that you need to exercise in business. So let's give this man a hand and clap it up for him.
But Black Sam and Big U seem to have never liked each other, with Black Sam disapproving of the way Big U has handled things pertaining Nip, and with Big U being pretty vocal of his dislike for Black Sam.
And then I'm gonna keep it 100. Me and his brother wasn't cool. Me and his brother weren't the best of friends. You gotta understand, like I'm gonna have friends that my mama ain't gonna like. I'm gonna have friends that my brother's not gonna like. You gonna have people that your people don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Since he's been out of prison, Big U has gained a rep for allegedly strong-arm extorting any rapper or artist that comes into 6-0 territory. Anyone with the big name needs to pay a tax and go through Big U to be granted entry access and the ability to be in the 60s without risk of being harmed. In early 2019, DJ Khaled, Nipsey, and John Legend teamed up for the single Higher. Initially, Nipsey had brought DJ Khaled to the 60s for the visuals of the song. When Big
Just the one thing.
One thing for sure, two things are for certain. When you're dealing with your own kind, whether you're black, you're white, whatever, and you're around amongst your people, only you know that your people are certain kind of ways. I must say that me being in the black community, I know when to leave. I know who to hang around. At the age of 39, Nipsey Hustle didn't make it to be 39, but he made it to be in his 30s. That's well old enough to know I don't need to be standing in front of this store. I am the face of this store, but there is hood business going on right now. I don't need to be around here. Let me leave. Let me detach myself from this situation. At some point in life, we got to realize as men that we got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. We got to know when to pack our bags, and we got to know when to run. Call it whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn to do it, bruh. And pretending to be down and, or whatever the case is, that's cool too. But what do you have to prove when all the woman care about is who got the bag? You got the baddest woman in the game, Lauren London. You know what I'm saying? You could have had any little hood red chick. They didn't care if you in front of the store or not. Let this be a lesson to any young-minded, successful black man. Let this be a lesson. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hustle. I'm sorry. This is not to down the character or the man, whatever Charleston White say, the character. This isn't to down the character. This isn't to down the man. This is a learning lesson. Detach yourself around certain people. Shout out to Lil Boosie for saying, it is what it is. Rappers get unalived in their hometown trying to do hometown business when you done reached a certain level. Once you reach that certain level, get the heck away from there. That wouldn't have happened to Nipsey Hustle if he was somewhere else. That wouldn't have happened to Nipsey Hustle if he was in New York somewhere, or in Florida, or even in Dallas, Texas, or whatever. I know it can happen anywhere, but that particular situation wouldn't have happened. He would have been more beefed up on security elsewhere where he don't have to worry about people trying to attack him like that. But it is what it is. It happened the way it happened. Hey, man, if y'all watch this video to this mark right here, please do me the big 3. Like, share, and subscribe.